So this is a car I've only seen once in passing, like probably 4 or 5 years ago. Came up behind me and then made a left, so I could never actually get a good look at it. And I seen a couple pictures floating around online. But I finally was able to find it and film it, and it runs and drives. So it is a 70 Barracuda, originally a 318 car in violet for Plymouth, plum crazy for Dodge, of course. And it is stretched 12 inches total, 6 on each side. And there are just, this was done in the 90s also. So you know, and there's another Challenger that's in this style also. But just wild. The wildest car I've ever filmed by far. I mean, I filmed the Barris, what was it, Corvette? Matter of fact, I'll drop a picture of that, right? So I filmed that one. That one's wild on its own, but this one, just crazy. Every part of it. And this spoiler is actually metal, hand built. So not a fiberglass joint, that's actually metal. And it's just crazy. Every part of it, every time I look at it, there's something new I didn't see before. You know, you just gotta try to take it all in. Crazy, 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 crazy. Like I said, I've only seen this car once, some years back. Saw a couple pictures of it online. It's almost like a mythical type beast. It's almost like the yellow Ghost instead of the black Ghost Challenger. It's got a built 440 in it, punched out to 512, I believe. Nasty, nasty big block in here. See how wide these are. Oh, thing's got 305 50-15s on here. So these are either 1510s or 1512s. I'd say 12s. Yeah, I'd say 12s on those. So everywhere you look, man, something different. Same door handles, stock Cuda, Barracuda door handles. But it's just one man's vision. Also, these flares, this wide body is metal. It's not foam or fiberglass. It is metal, and there's bracing underneath it also. So it just looks like he sectioned the fender out and then extended it. So it's built off an actual fender. So it's not fiberglass. I always thought it was fiberglass. But it's about, like I said, 6 inches about on each side. And it's got a mouth to it. A Cuda mouth, basically. And it's got a 72 to 74 grill in there. Which, I mean, that completes the look of going for like a Barracuda type mouth. So that makes sense. But it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And this car drives. Start right up and drive it up out of here right now if you wanted to. And this is a functional scoop. There's a hole cut in there to the air cleaner. Like I said, everywhere you look, there's something I didn't notice before. Let's look inside real quick. Look at this. Look at the profile of this, man. This thing is super wide. Oh, and also it's a roadster, by the way. It is chopped. This is a removable top right here. And this part also comes off. It's like a tonneau cover. So you take it off and it's just a 2-seater. So yes, it is an actual roadster. It wasn't a convertible that was, you know, top built for it. It is a hard top, Barracuda that was cut. So let me turn my light on before we go in here. Okay. So stock door panels, and then built off and put speakers in there. And what, like I said, originally in Violet, aka Plum Crazy car, Rally Dash, Grant steering wheel, aftermarket seats. I'm not sure what they are, if they were Recaros or not. It makes sense for it being the time period. But check this out, integrated roll cage. So, I mean, when you cut the top off, especially in an E-body that's not a full frame car to begin with, you gotta brace it. So, full roll cage in it, all the way to the back. Got rid of the back seat. And you can kind of see it goes all the way to the back, integrates into the trunk. So, this is something that I believe he road raced this thing. So, when the seat goes up, there we go. Okay, there we go. So, this is better look at it. There we go. So, still has access to this part of it. And you see the cover is fiberglass. Looks like, yeah. But just wild. Not sure what these lights go to. Maybe a third brake light or something. It's just wild, man. Dare to be different. That's how I would describe this car. You know, built in the 80s or in the 90s, and this thing hauls. So, plexiglass cover behind you, like a Pantera or a GT40. Just wild. You know, I didn't know this car ran and drove, but yeah. Crazy, crazy car. There we go. But just, like I said, I've seen this car one time in person, well, in a flyby, and then be able to see it today. Crazy. And I believe these are weld wheels. Either that or center lines. Somebody leave me a comment. I believe these are, I think this style is weld. But Centerline also had one similar. So those things are wide. Not sure what rear end it has. But can't see it anyway. So just absolutely wild car. I'd like to see this thing get on a road course. And you can see through the louvers to the cover, which is painted also. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see this thing on a road course. See what it can do with the extra track width. In fact, what are the front tires gonna be then? So, 275s up front. So, definitely wide. So yeah, leave me a comment. I'm sure you guys will. Let me know what you think. I think it's wild. I want to see it bombing down the track, eating sports cars. Imagine pulling up to you, looking in your rear view, and it's just like mouse. Yeah, definitely the wildest car I have ever filmed. And I'm glad I was finally able to film it, because it's literally a mythical beast around here. Like when it pulled up on me in my rear view, I didn't know what it was at first. It was so wide. I'm like, is that a 6970 Mustang? It kind of was like an E-body, but nothing was registering except for the front bumper. Then it took a left, and then that was it. I could only see it in the rear view. I was actually working. I was driving the bus. So, we out.